One of the biggest reasons that a lot of entrepreneurs start their companies is because they want to leave something to the next generation. They want to create generational wealth. They want to create that transitional wealth so that everybody in their family can have something from what they've built up. However, not a lot of business owners are creating an actual plan to make sure that happens. So I want to share a few strategies to teach you how you can actually pass the baton to the next generation and make sure that wealth transfers. My name is Saluto Uba, and I'm a lawyer and tax strategist that helps six-figure companies protect their business and their bank. Now, one of the things that if you following my channel, you're following any of my social media platforms, you know that I love to talk about business and taxes. Now, one of the things people don't realize is that business is truly a family sport. And what I mean by that is the most successful business owners create their dynasties and involve their children in it from the beginning and the rest of their family members in it as well. And as the business grows and becomes more successful, it has a trickle-down effect on all of the family members throughout all the generations. Now, you can structure your business in the same way, so here are a few ways that it's done. First of all, if you have children, if you have parents, if you have siblings, you want to create what we call a board of advisors to incorporate them into the business as quickly as possible. Now, obviously, you got to use wisdom. You got to figure out what makes sense for your situation and your family. But for those of us who have family members that we want to bring in, the board of advisors allows them to speak into your business, for them to have a position that gives them a little bit of investment in it. And as the time arises, you can start to figure out what it looks like to have some potential ownership in the company or ownership in subsidiaries and sister companies branching off of your main entrepreneurial venture. So let's talk about kids specifically. Now, what people don't realize is that there are a lot of different ways to get kids involved, both from an early age all the way through adulthood. And so when it comes to business owners and entrepreneurs who have young kids or kids who are still in the house, one of the best things that you can do is to use your business to both pay your kids, teach them about the value of hard work and success in entrepreneurship, but then also get a big tax write-off. I have clients that have 3 teenagers and their business is just doing really well. They're killing it, and their teenagers work in their business. And so what they do is they structure their company the right way because they have experts advising them. So they structure their company to pay their kids through their business. What's really great about that is it becomes a tax write-off for the first $12,000+, and each kid can get that money tax-free, and it can save the parents nearly $10K from just the family. And this is something that they can do every single year until they reach adulthood. On top of that, the kids are becoming ingratiated into the company and they're understanding the flow of things, how they work. One of the biggest things when we're talking about baton passing to the next generation is making sure that the company and the legacy and the success and the quality and the standard of excellence does not diminish. And in many instances, it diminishes because you, the entrepreneur, the parent, you are grinding, you're creating something exceptional, but that same skill set and that knowledge and that hard work and grind is not necessarily transferred over to the next generation. Now, obviously, there's no guarantees for anything, but we want to set you up in a way that your kids and that next generation can know exactly what's going on in the business and they can hit the ground running. Next, when it comes to your extended family, we want to create a network and a board and a little round table empire where everybody has a place, everybody has a role. So when we talk about passing on to the next generation, it's important that you take the time to sit down and define what that role looks like in the company, in the business, and periodically look back at that role and see if it needs to be tweaked, see if things need to be added on. You have people in the family that can take on more responsibilities, or see if things need to be taken off. If you have people in the family that need less responsibilities. Regardless of what happens, that's your determination, but it's important that you're looking at these things regularly and you're getting that advice and that counsel, and you're showing that this is a family business and everybody needs to be on board. Lastly, when it comes to the legal side, let's think through things from a legal standpoint. You need your succession documents to be on point. One of the worst things that can happen is to have a successful business owner and a company that's really doing well and thriving, and God forbid something happens and they don't have a proper will in place, they don't have any family trusts, they don't have any estate planning documents that can quickly pass the baton to the next generation. That is what slows down business owners more than anything. And that's one of the saddest things to see when a company is doing really well and starting to hit those 6 and 7 figure years. So you need to make sure that you're getting with an estate planning expert, a legal professional that can help you set up your business and structure it the right way for continued success. So that's it. That's the last tip that I have for you. But I also want to share about the Power Team Playbook, which is our free resource that we have for business owners just like you. So one of the beautiful things about the Power Team Playbook is that you can quickly see where your business is, and then you can assess where you need to go. And we have action steps and things that you can do to move to the next level in your business right away. So if you haven't already hit that wait list for the Power Team Playbook, you can be one of the first people to get it, and you can take steps right now to grow your business and take it to that next level. All right, so until next time, I'm rooting for you guys. Keep on pushing. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.